be streaming right now, but I'm breaking the rules. It's because my sister is gone, and so I need to take full advantage of this moment and stream a little bit. Sound alerts, I don't care. Stop it. Get out of here.
I don't want to implement the source right now. I'll do it later. Anyway, I don't even know if anyone's gonna show up to my stream.
Oh man, I wanted the Twitch thing to like stay. That's annoying. Oh well. I can figure it out later, I think. But we will see for sure. I do want to play background music, but I also am like, I don't really want to at the same time. I don't really know. Should I like tweet about this stream? Technically, I'm not supposed to be streaming right now. But you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Not really sure if I like how the my stuff's set up. I don't know if it's too small on screen, but who knows. Anyway. Tweet about that. Most excellent. Okay. Oh, no, I should tweet it. I should Tumblr it as well, huh? Most definitely should Tumblr it as well. Streaming for like 1 hour. Let's go. Byung. Better be posted to fucking Heifer. I will stab somebody. Okay, I don't think anyone's gonna show up because it is like 9 o'clock in the morning. But you know, that's my brand. Get up, losers. It's 9 o'clock and it's time to stream. But like, I really do have a hard deadline of like 10 o'clock this time. Because technically, I'm supposed to be working right now. But the thing is, like, also, my voice is really fucking crackly because I'm dying inside. Okay, shut up. But, I don't have anything to do at work. So, and I mean, it's the end of the year. It's not like anything's really gonna happen, if I'm being 100% honest. So, I don't know. I kind of already told my coordinator, like, hey, man, I probably, like, won't really do anything at the end of the year for, like, the last week. But I'm still gonna be around, and I'm not gonna just, like, cash in all of my sick days. So I'm still gonna be around, but I probably just, like, won't be doing anything. So if you really need me to do something, just let me know. And she was like, okay, no problem. Io, hello, Beach. How's it going? Oh my gosh, nice to talk to you. Nice to be joined this early in the morning when I'm supposed to technically be working, but here I am instead being a rebel, you know? You installed Genshin? No. Bruh. Wow, that's actually so funny cuz like I think it was December 2020 is when I installed Genshin on my PC, and that's all I did for my Christmas break was play Genshin, bruh. Oh my god. Do you like it? Have you started yet? Yeah, exactly, bro. Like I was just saying, I told my coordinator, I'm probably not doing jack shit this week. But I will still be around and I won't cash in my sick days. So if you need something, let me know. But I'm probably not doing like anything this week because I actually don't have anything to do either. So yeah, they were like, okay, yeah, whatever. It's like, because a lot of people are just like cashing in sick days and vanishing for this last like work week. Yeah. Oh, Age of Empires, man. Oh, that game was so fucking fun. I used to cheat all the time though, because I was a child and I thought that was the best way to play. But I should play that game again. I love that game. I feel you though, bro. Like I should technically open my I should probably get my phone actually, because I have my work chat on my phone. I should open my GChat just so that, you know, I can pretend I'm there and working and stuff, but I don't want to. And plus I don't want that to interfere with my stream and to accidentally leak something like a fucking idiot. So Is it really 20 years later? Holy shit. Wait, I need to Google. I gotta make sure it's the same game I'm thinking of. Age of Empires. Oh my god. I played the one that was like Zeus or something. It was Zeus related. Whoa, it's still updating. That's crazy. Oh my god, I love that game. Is it on Steam? Or do I have to buy it separately? I don't even remember, because my brother was the one who installed it and stuff, because I was... It is on Steam! Age of Mythology! Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. It's getting a remake? Bruh. I can't wait to cheat my way to victory again. Yeah, checking your laptop like every half hour? Fucking legit, bro. Okay, wait, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna get my phone, just in case somebody, pings me. Because I am that kind of person who misses messages even when I'm paying attention. And I use that to my advantage. And I'm just like, oh, sorry, I didn't hear your message. Sorry about that. Okay, I'll be right back. It'll take like 50 seconds. Hello, yes, I'm back. Should I check my work messages? No, I'll just wait for my phone to ping, because I don't want to invite people to do the thing. Yeah, I finally got fucking Twitch chat on screen, but the thing is, I still don't really, like, get how widgets work. I kind of do, but I think I fucked it up a little bit, and I didn't want it to disappear. I wanted it to stay permanently, but that's okay. This is only gonna be like a pretty short stream. So after the stream, I'll log into work and see if anyone needs anything, and then I'll fuck with the widget to make it permanent, because it's so annoying. It's nice to just, like, as a viewer, it's nice to just see the Twitch chat on the screen and see it stay there. I don't know why disappearing is a choice. It's annoying, and I'm salty. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's not what I was aiming for. So oops, but that's okay. You know, this is a start. And yeah, I am drawing my baby boy baby Felix Groff, or Felix Groff, if you say it properly the way his mama says it. Let me open my thing. Yes. Oh, it was already open. Brilliant. He is part of this family that is like, it's kind of, how to explain. It's like fantasy Victorian shit, basically. And I just wanted to, I really like this ship that I have between my characters. So I was drawing them, and he kind of becomes like a bishop, which, like, is an actual thing in the church. And it's like a dude, or, you know, it's a holy dude who, like, presides over, like, a certain area, or, like, you know, squad of churches or something like that. I'm gonna be, like, real. I only skimmed the freaking article I was reading. I need to, like, properly go back. But yeah, he's a bishop, and he becomes a bishop after he kills his dad, because his dad kind of goes crazy and has been like originally only like women could be the bishop, could be a bishop of, because there's like, in my story, there's like, north, east, south, west. So there's like a bishop for each region, and then in the middle is like the vicar or like the church or whatever. It's just so like everybody kind of has like some, or like every region sort of has like a dude, like I guess you could call it like a mayor sort of, to like watch over this area, deal with problems, that kind of thing. But in a fantasy kind of way. And it's more like we have to watch over these ancient kind of gateways that leak the first world into the current world or the second world. And yeah, so that's what the bishops are. And his dad kind of goes crazy because he's trying to pretty much... His dad is... I haven't quite decided if his dad is, like, a huge fucking asshole or if his dad is just, like, genuinely misguided. Because, like, he wants to have a daughter really badly, and, like, it's a bad omen if you have sons. And there's, like... It's kind of like folklore where for, like, this world, wherein the shepherd, who is, like... one of the people who helped slay the like fallen gods or the corrupted gods, the shepherd allegedly said something about how like a daughter is preferable, but then it kind of got warped over time, and it turns out when the first Groff child was born, he said something like, it was like a joke, like, well, may all of your daughter or all the daughters of your family be blessed or something like that. And and so people kind of like warped it over time, and it became like, oh, whenever you born a son, they're like a cardinal of evil or like darkness, and they cannot be a bishop. And so there was this like false kind of prophecy where, like, if, like, the more sons you have, the worse and worse they become. So he is the second son. He is number 2. Enoch, who, he has a big redesign. I don't know if I can find him, actually. Oh, wait, I think it's on my Twitter. Might be easy to grab it from there. So Enoch, he was the firstborn son, and he was an accidental marriage, or not accidental marriage, that's weird. He was an accidental baby. And then... what's his nuts? Klaus, who is the papa of Felix and Enoch and all these other kids. This is Enoch. He didn't really know about Enoch until he was talking about having a kid, and then someone was like, well, you already have a son, like, you're already fucked, man. He's like, what? And so, Enoch mysteriously dies, if you catch my drift. I should put Enoch just, like, in here right away. There we go. I'll clean it up properly later. And so then he has another kid, and that's Felix. But then he finds out that Felix was born... Felix's mother... Yeah, exactly. He tragically stabbed himself 17 times while he was out shaving in the forest. In the middle of the night. Enoch was into some fucking crazy stuff, man. But yeah, so then he had Felix, but then he figured out that Charlotte, Felix's mother, was a Strigoi, which in this world is kind of like it's a woodland being, but also a witch. So it's like a human who's kind of a druid, I guess you could say, but is also like not quite human. And so Klaus freaks the fuck out, pretty much kills Charlotte, but can't bring himself to kill another one of his children. And so he was like, fuck. Well, and also he raised Felix too. But Felix is known as Felix for like the rest of the story, basically, because only his mama called him Felix. And Klaus was like, we're gonna erase that bit and just call you Felix. And yeah. And then he ends up having Mael, this guy, and then Lenz, this guy, and then Emilia and Emmett, But then Amelia has no interest in becoming a bishop. You know, she's a wild child. She's like, Dad, don't fucking tell me what to do. And originally Emmett was Emma until Emma realized, oh no, I'm actually Emmett, you know? And so that, like, brought him out of the question entirely. So then Klaus was like, what the fuck, you guys? And so kind of went back to Mael and was like, okay, this is going to be the kid I focus on then. And because Felix was Strigoi, because his mama, or that's not his mama, my bad, his mama is Strigoi, Felix was kind of shunted to the side because he was like, nah, that's a fucking cursed child. I'm just gonna, like, ditch him. And so, like, Felix is, like, the sweetest baby boy ever, and he just wants to make his papa proud, and he wants to help out and be a bishop. Like, he wants to do all that shit, right? Mael, complete opposite. He's an asshole. He thinks he's better than the rest of the kids because he is, like, papa's favorite, right? And so he loves Felix, like his brother. He loves him a lot, but he also thinks he's kind of, like, pathetic because he's the older brother, but he was not picked to be the next bishop and to, like, receive all their father's love, pretty much. And, like, Klaus, very complicated man. He loves the other kids, but he focuses on Mael the most. And he doesn't necessarily mistreat the other kids on purpose. He's just kind of delusional and stupid, so. Yeah, and then eventually Mael runs away. A bunch of shit happens, and then Felix has no choice but to, like, end their papa. Because he's going to try and make Felix's daughter, Olivia, become the next bishop, and he has to get Felix out of the way so that Felix won't interfere and be like, fuck no, get away from my kid. And so, because Olivia was a firstborn daughter that Felix had, so Klaus is like, oh my god, that's the next bishop right there. But Felix is like, fuck no, what the fuck, get away from my kid. And it's just a mess, man. But I love it. I love messy family shit, especially when, like, in the end, it turns out to be, like, you know, one of the kids sets everything right, and that's all I can ask for, because that's so much like my own family. And this is just, like, a big projection of my own family onto these fictional characters. Hello, Fish! Thank you. Yes, he is my boy. I love Felix very much. I want to smooch his face and tell him everything's gonna be okay. I love his story a lot. He's just my little guy. Yeah, I'm supposed to be at work right now. Actually, my phone did ping. I don't know if someone messaged me. I hope not. Haha, no one messaged me. Very delightful. I think I got a message yesterday, though, and then I just ignored it because I was like, you guys, please don't do this. I don't want to do anything right now. It's the end of the fucking year. Nah, I have another week of work, but I'm just fucking around because my sister's back and she's here for like 4 days or something. Because, well, it's not like she's back, but, you know, she was watching my dad's dogs for a little bit. And then she came back after the week because he came back from Mexico. And then she went to work for a bit, but she took the day off because her arm is like, she dislocated her shoulder, so her arm was really hurting today. And she wasn't, like, doing very, oh no, it's painting on the wrong layer. And she wasn't doing very well, so she took today off. Or I guess last night off. And so I finally have a second to stream because she's out grocery shopping. So I'm just like, fuck yeah, I'm going to take advantage of this. And I'm going to turn my sweet, sweet stream on. And yeah, there's nothing really to do at work anyway. So, excuse me. Excuse me again, sorry. Apparently other studios have already shut down for the year. And I'm very jealous and upset, but I mean, what do I fucking expect working where I work? We're just treated like shit all the time anyway. And it's so sad. Like, I don't want to talk about it every stream because it's such a downer topic, but goddamn, man. I did start looking at new job openings. I'm considering applying for Powerhouse. I don't know if they will let me work remotely, but I might apply. Because it's fucking Bardell. And we suck, dude. We suck. But, like, honestly, tomorrow I might just start cashing in sick days and just vanish into the ether for the rest of the year. Because, like I told my coordinator, I'm not really doing anything productive this week, but I'll stick around in case something really urgent comes up. But now I'm kind of like, I'm tired. Let's just leave. I just want to fuck around and stream and stuff, you know? Because I love streaming. It's so fun. I mean, but the double, it's like, it's really fun to stream, but I'm also like, do I get boring? Do I run out of things to talk about? I don't know. I hope not. Bruh, I feel you. Like, I honestly, I never really had like a clear idea of what I wanted to do. It was either, yes. That is true, homie. I love having a little audience. A cheeky little audience, you know? Yeah. And like, what was I say? Oh god, the ADHD. Did I take my medication? Yeah, I took my medication. I'm good. What was I gonna say? Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm getting off topic. Right, I remember. Okay. Oh, you're gonna stream today? I'll try and be there, bruh. I will try and be there. I'll actually keep my Twitter tab open. To watch out for that sick stream notification. Am I not following you on Twitch? I'll do my best. I'm stupid, so I don't know. I'll do my best though. Yeah, it was either I was going to pursue music professionally, and not cool music, like orchestra music. Well, not orchestra music. I wanted to work. My sister is calling me. One moment, guys. Uh-oh, where's my mic? There. I'm back. Sorry, my dad wants to do dinner. Yeah, I know. I should have just turned my whole mic off, but I didn't. But yeah, my dad wants to have dinner. We called him and we were like, Dad, do you want to do dinner tonight? Because you talked about it. He's like, no, let's just wait till Christmas. We're like, okay. And then he's like, oh, actually, can we do dinner tonight? And we're like, no, you said no. And he's like, eh. So we're having dinner tomorrow. Oh my god. I know. I love a dinner where I get to see my papa and he will cook food or order food, and I don't have to do anything but clean up after. It's just most delightful. Oh, but yeah, I was gonna either I wanted to like my main instrument would have been the flute, and because you were supposed to pick two instruments, so you have like I guess you could call it your major and your minor. I wanted my major to be flute and my minor to be saxophone, because I love jazz music. I love playing jazz music. Shit slaps so hard. Yeah, woodwinds. I love woodwinds. I can play all of them. Because I used to play in musicals a lot, and that's what made me consider playing music for a living, because playing in a musical is really, really fucking fun. Because when you're just like sitting there playing the flute, and then you gotta like reach for your saxophone with one hand and then switch instruments, it's so fun, man. Clarinet's fun. I love clarinet. I got to play it or I had to learn how to play it for a musical. And it was the Broadway score. So it was a very tricky clarinet kind of situation. I also had to learn how to play bass clarinet. So I had a good time. Like, it was really fun. And it's really challenging because it's all go, 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 go. And yeah. Death metal flutes? Yeah, sounds legit. And beatboxing flutes and stuff. Those are great. But yeah, I ended up learning to play flute, piccolo, alto saxophone, soprano saxophone, clarinet, and bass clarinet for musicals. Bass clarinet sounds beautiful. Like, there was this one song in Urinetown, which is the musical I played it for. And I had the most beautiful, like, it was just the most beautiful piece with the bass clarinet kind of leading everything. And it was a good time. I really liked it. So yeah, anyway, so my choice was to either play music professionally like that, because my music teacher also was like, you should consider it. And I was like, I'm not really, yet, I don't think I'm as amazing. I'll have to look that up. That sounds most delightful, quite honestly. But my other choice was just art. I didn't know what in art I wanted to do. And I was just kind of floundering. And I only applied to one school and one program that was an art program. And I was like, okay, if I don't get this, if I don't get into the program, I'm going to Japan. Because logic, you know, it's a very logical next step for if I didn't get into the animation program. And then I got in, which was nice and very relieving for me. And then I learned that I wanted to do character design or illustration from there on out. And my big dream was to work in the gaming industry. But, Dance of the Nights. Okay, I will write that down. Thank you. Dance of the Nights. Yeah. Like, that's my thing. I like, for music, I had a specific goal, and that was musicals. But for art, I was like, I don't know. I just like drawing and painting. I will see if I can actually pull up any of my old artwork that I was doing in high school. Oh god, it's on DeviantArt. Or it should be on DeviantArt. The AI bots can have it because it's garbage. Is it not here? Life is so boring. I think it's in my other one. One sec. I'm not gonna say my whole URL because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing seeing my old art. Like, I better have it here. I'm gonna stab myself in the hand. Yeah, I wanted to go into games as well. But I'm also bitter, and I know I'm going to be treated like shit any studio I go to, so I'm not really too keen on it, honestly. So I'm trying to think of another way to just, like, you know, do the money, get the money, and do the things. I cannot find any of my fucking old art. I'm so angry. Oh, wait. I might have... I might. Yes. Okay, these were... Yes, here we go, bitch. Yeah, look at this. Brilliant. In high school, I had dreams. Mm-hmm. Yep, yeah, that's true. No union to save us. Yeah, my high school art, fucking phenomenal. So embarrassing. But yeah, I did, like, I really wanted to go into illustration and stuff. I had the big dreams. And, like, sure, not a lot of the art looked good, but, like, at least I was trying to do something, like, challenging and stuff, right? Or interesting. Like, I was just going for it. But yeah, now I'm like, fuck animation. I fucking hate it here. It's so fucking annoying. Everyone treats everyone like shit. There's no money. Nobody fucking cares about the end product besides the clients. And like, ugh. It's just so sad. I mean, for me, all I really did in high school was draw. Even in my off blocks or something, I would just sit there and draw in my graphics room. I never left. I became like a peer tutor in my graphics room because I was always there. And my graphics teacher was like, "Hey, you, come help." I'm like, "Okay." Bro, like, there's, like, it's so sad. Yeah, my high school did. That's, like, the main reason I wanted to also go there, is because my brother and sister were like, we have graphic tablets and Photoshop, and we learn how to use Photoshop, and we draw. And I was like, sign me up. Let's go. And I was very lucky to have that experience in high school. I'm very happy I had it. Because it was very fun. It was a great time. But, yeah, it's the pay and the conditions. I think it's almost... The conditions are what I kind of look at more so now. And because if you're miserable every fucking day and people gaslight you and treat you like shit, it's not worth working there. And, like, in my situation right now, it's not worth working there because the conditions are horrible. No matter how many times I bring it up to anybody who will listen, nothing changes. Apparently, in our lead art department, we don't have artists, we have production people. So that's why productions have been suffering so badly in terms of creativity. Because, yikes, you know? We don't have artists or creatives or people who actually give a shit at the top. And all the people who give a shit are quitting because no one gives a shit. No one else gives a shit. And they're like, I don't want to be here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If I got paid, like, hella, like, my, one of my coordinators was like, you should be being paid $3,000 a week. And I'm being paid $1,400. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's not fucking worth it to be here. I love the clients, but I can always probably find another way to work with the clients. And hopefully, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I'd be paid so much in LA, but I'm paid fucking nothing here. And I get shit on constantly. And, fucking the director talks behind my back and is, like, actually senile and has dementia, basically, because he fucking forgets everything and he sucks and he's an idiot. Bruh, we would love to unionize. It's just, it's very hard. Because there's only one studio in Vancouver that's union. And it's very difficult, and it's a very secret process too. And it's a fucking mess, dude. Like, it's a mess. Honestly, I don't know. With everything being so work from home and remote, I don't even think I need to fucking go to LA or live there, because there's no way in hell I'm moving to LA. There's no way. I used to consider it for the sake of, like, expanding my acting career, but I'm like, no, like, I do not say this to dunk on America or Americans, but I'm, like, genuinely quite afraid of going to America. And I don't really, like, see myself doing well there, like, mentally, and I don't, like, I'm scared, you know? Yeah. Yeah, LA is really expensive, but that's where, like, all the acting and shit is. So it's kind of like, you're fucked, but also maybe not fucked. It's weird. Mm-hmm. Bruh, the same with Vancouver. Like, our housing is fucking crazy down here. Luckily, where I live, I'm not in, like, downtown Vancouver, so I'm more or less okay, but it's still, like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! Mm-hmm. God, I want to own a house. I want to go out into the country, into fucking Langley, because they have just huge pieces of land, and it's beautiful. You got a big yard. Like, I'm fucking stoked, and that's my dream, is to move out to Langley when my sister and I one day sell the condo or something. I'm gonna go move out to the country and just be fucking left alone. And it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have a bunch of cats and a gun. No, I will have many swords and knives stashed around my house in case any fucker tries me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I do own a Damascus dagger. It's pretty sick. I kind of pump the brakes on swords for right now, just because. Yeah, I'll see if I can find the photo of it. It's pretty sick. My brother was like, "Be careful. Make sure it's not just Damascus etched." And I'm like, "Shut up, Michael." Damascus dagger. Yeah, it's pretty. I am a little bit salty with how the crossguard looks, cause to me it is a little bit lazy. Yeah, this is what I got. I got this one. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Oh shit, can you see that? You're not meant to see that. Don't look. Don't look. It's very pretty. I use it pretty much only to open packages, like boxes and stuff. And it is very beautiful. It's like about a foot long, I think. Yeah, no, I'm cool with the, like, I don't mind that the crossguard's so small because it is a dagger, right? But it's just underneath, you could see all of these I don't know the words for it. Not dents, but you can see that, like, they did not smooth it out. So there are some, like, kind of fucked up looking bits on the crossguard. But the rest of it's very beautiful. Resin handle looks great. I'm not really a fan of resin. I prefer wood or antler for my handles. And I would like to see, like, pins in it. My sister got our dad a Damascus hunting knife. And there was, like, a beautiful acrylic pin in it. And you can see the tang and everything, which I really like. So I'm not really a huge fan of hidden tangs personally. I like to see on the spine of the blade and of the the handle, I like to see the tang, personally. Because I know hidden tangs are pretty strong still, but I don't know, it just feels better to me. Though, then again, this is a dagger, so... excuse me. I don't think dagger designs generally feature a visible tang. So, I'm cool with it. And plus, it's my first piece. I'm probably gonna buy more now that I've opened up, now that I'm talking about it, because I love knives. And I think they are so cool. And just like, man, they're so fucking neat. And there's a lot of work that goes into it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. German Mister, I want to see that. Is that the, like, the squiggly swords? Ooh. Not the squiggly swords, but oh, cool. I like that. Yeah, swords are fucking neat, man. But I would rather just have, like, small dagger collection, I suppose. I don't have anywhere to put mine either. I just kind of store it, like, by my jewelry box. So. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love knives and stuff. They're beautiful. They make me... Ooh, a navy cutlass? Are you fucking for real, dude? That's fucking sick. Oh my god. You'll have to, like, send me photos one time or something, because I would love to see. Replica. Makes sense, makes sense. I'm totally cool with replicas, honestly. I would feel better about owning a replica than having, like, a legit, like, antique fucking sword. I'd get so nervous. I'd be like, oh god, I'm gonna fucking break it or something. But I would really enjoy owning some axes. I just think axes are really cool. Then again, daggers are like my weapon of choice, personally. But I think they are very cool. There is that one type of knife. Oh, Jesus, what is it called? No, there's that one sword. Zwei. German sword. I think it's a German sword, at least. Zweihander, I think. Unless that's a fake sword type. Yeah, Zweihander, but it's like the squiggly Zweihander. The squiggly one. I want the squiggly one. I think it's so cool. It must be such a fucking pain in the ass to hammer out all this bullshit. Flamberge? Is that what it's called? Oh, Zweihander is just like a great sword. My bad. It's fucking cool as shit. And the crossguard, stunning. I love it. So sleek. So beautiful. I love the wiggly part. How neat. I greatly enjoy it. I also love rapiers. Just because of the, oh no, I forgot what it's called. It's the like decorative but protective part on the back. Fuck, what is it called? Rapier. I forgot. What is the thing called? Is that what it's called? Basket hilt? That might be it. Rapier. Oh, it is German too. Interesting. I thought it was French for some reason. Parts of the sword. Here we go. Hilt, blade, overall length, off. Wait, that didn't help at all. Wait. Complex design. Yeah. Rings. The crosspiece? Is that what it's called? No. The knuckle bow. Yeah, it's the knuckle bow. That's what I'm thinking. It's like the fancy little bit that is just really cool looking and protects your hand. Yeah, axes would be cool. I don't really know much about axes, but I think they are quite neat, and I would like to have some. Oh my god, you got a flanged mace. That is spooky as fuck. Those things... Is that the one with, like, the, is that just... It's like this, and the blah, blah, blah? Or does it have like the ball and chain type situation? Leo, hello! Yes, it's still fucked up. Because, the thingy... Oh, the form. Oh, those maces are fucking scary, man. They're so scary, but they're so cool. I have them in, like, they're Skyrim maces. But yeah, my chat's fucked up because it's set to, like, disappear, and I didn't want that. So I'm gonna have to, edit that after, almost said after this meeting. This is, I mean, I guess this is a meeting, technically. I'm going to have to edit the chat widget, but that's okay. That's okay. Morningstar, right. I got you, homie. Flanged mace, so spooky. Yeah, I haven't streamed for a bit just because my sister has been home and I have not. I have been really tired. I went to bed at 8 o'clock yesterday because I was so fucking tired. It's been snowing so much, and walking my dogs in the snow has been very exhausting because it takes a lot of power on my end to, you know, hobble through all of that, like, knee-height snow. So it's very exhausting for me. And then I was also rearranging my room yesterday. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm in a meeting with external. Yeah, you know, it's not an internal meeting, it's an external one. We're just chatting shit about weapons. Very fun. I would actually love to. My dad was like, "Should we make weapons? Should I build a forge?" And I'm like, "No, Dad. It's very tempting, but no, don't do that." Yes, the dogs have loved the snow. My baby girl baby, Casey, my little golden retriever Australian Shepherd mix, is obsessed with the snow and keeps on, like, dolphining through it. Like, she's too small to properly walk. And my dad does have ADHD. I told my dad, go get checked out by the fucking doctor, homie. 'Cause I think you have ADHD because we're actually the same person. He was like, fuck. And then he did. And then, yeah, ADHD, papa. Yeah, I'm excited about doing my streams. It's just my sister, A, work, nightmare. B, sister's here. I get kind of embarrassed streaming in front of her, honestly. It's kind of hard to bring out the true goblin, but I'll try, okay? I will try. And I don't want to bother her as well, because I know I'm very loud on stream, so yeah. That's true. I don't know. My dad's like, I don't want to retire. And I'm like, Dad, okay. I mean, okay. But my dad, he actually builds engines, because he used to build cars and stuff, or he used to be not a mechanic, but he used to work at a car shop. And whenever I say, you are a mechanic, he's like, no! I built engines! And I was like, shit, okay, God. And so, my dad builds engines. He doesn't do it anymore. He's a real estate manager. But I'm pretty sure my papa is going to be restoring an old Acadian images. No, what is this? Car. Yeah, my dad is going to be restoring, I think it's actually like pretty close to this one. I'm pretty sure he's going to be restoring that when he retires from real estate management. Yeah, my dad's not an engineer. He didn't go to school for it. I don't think he went to trade school. He just kind of always knew. He worked at car shops and stuff. I don't know. My dad, big brain. He loves cars. So, you know, naturally, he would learn to help build them and stuff. And he still kind of builds them sometimes for clients if they ask him, so. Engineer is a state of mind. Word. Sage words right there, Io. Sage fucking words. But no, my dad's a G. He's very cool. Used to have big problems with him just because we didn't understand each other, but Also because turns out we're just the same person. So that was hilarious to find out after like 20 plus years of being awkward with each other. Actual hands-on experience word. Whenever I think engineer, I think of like helicopters. Even though I know there's only like three or four people in the world who repair helicopters or some shit, which I thought was insane. So, I'm always like, wow, engineers, Giga Chad, big brain minds. Too big for me, who only do the drawing. I draw booba, that's it. Yeah, my dad, he's a really good guy. It's just my mom turned me against him and like kind of didn't let him be my dad, if that makes sense. And like, look, I know I shit on my mom a lot, but I love her when she was around. Still now, like, I still love her despite everything that happened. But like, my God, she did some very questionable things, and so I always thought my dad was a dick, but it's just a series of it's just brainwashing from my mom that turned me against him, because my dad was actually the good guy in the relationship and my mom was the hellspawn Satan. Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be so fun, Leon. Thank you, babe. I am looking forward to receiving that document. Sorry if I think you might have messaged me on Twitter about something else. I don't ADHD. I'm so sorry. I'll check it out. I'll check it out in a bit. I have so many messages to get back to. Holy fuck. I kind of put everything on the fucking back burner because I guess I've just been like wanting to stream and I haven't been wanting to like text people. Cause it's nicer just to like talk instead of like having to write things out. But I don't know, man. Your dad used to paint. Yeah, my mom used to paint too. And so did my uncle. Or he was in Emily Carr and stuff, though I already talked about that. I hope I can I guess I already do inspire. I was gonna say, I want to help inspire my eventual nieces and or nephews to do art, but like not push it, right? And but then I remember that my dad's girlfriend's daughter is more comfortable going into art because I talked to her about it. And I basically told her, fuck everybody if they ever say art is for like little pee-pee people and that it's pathetic or something. Art is fucking hard. Art is for to sell to rich people, basically. And we are doing a very, very difficult job. And not many people will be like us, honestly. So fuck everybody who tells you not to do art. You know, do art. It's great. You make money. Just get good at it. That's the key thing. You got to get good at it if you want it to be your job. You know? I get it, sister. DMing people is a struggle. Girl, that is, whew. I am fucking dead inside, dude. I have so many conversations on Instagram that I have not replied to. It's a nightmare. I need to get back and talk to people. But I'm also like, it gives me mad anxiety at the same time, bro. It's scary. Well, like, my, yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be a career. And I love that, you know? Like, art is my career, and it's also my hobby, you know? But there are still some people in the world, you know, the boomer generations, that are just like, art is not a legitimate avenue to go down. And that is because boomers tend to always think art means fine art, you know, and going to a gallery and selling art, when that's like, oh my God, how fucking wrong can you be? That is not the only way to make money with art, and it's not the most viable way either. So I had to be like, girl, listen, if you want to do art, fucking do it, man. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna make money as long as you're serious about it. You're gonna do just fine. And she was like, okay. And then her mom told me, like, yeah, ever since she had a talk with you, she's been, like, posting art more regularly, and she seems more at peace with her decision. I'm like, fucking good, man. Like, I never had people, or I kind of did, but not really. I never really had people tell me, art's stupid, don't do that. I mostly just kind of got, like, left alone when it came to my education and what I wanted to do. My dad was more concerned of, like, just make money, you know? Live a life where you can pay for things. And I was like, yeah. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, you were gonna send me pictures of Varro! Yeah. I'll go check after stream. Yeah. Yeah, day job, and then you have your side job. And my side job is voice acting and working on my extra projects and stuff, even though I'm doing that during work. Technically, I should end the stream now, but I will wait for 30 more minutes or until my sister calls me to help with groceries. Because who cares, man? Yeah, exactly. We make commercial art, but I don't think the older generations understand there's a difference between commercial art and fine art or gallery art. And so it can be difficult for sure for people whose families don't quite understand it or aren't really like artistically driven, because like my dad's girlfriend's daughter is the only one in her family who's like an artist, right? And who wants to do art. But my mom was always like very keen on me doing art and was like, yeah, you know, whatever makes you happy. And then I just kind of got left alone and I could figure out my own shit from there. And my dad didn't really care, which is like, you know, it hurts that they don't care, but it's also nice because they're not going to get in your way, you know? And yeah, so look, my Uncle Brian, he also was very artistically driven. He kind of fueled my artistic desires when I was young and stuff. And, you know, I was encouraged to be creative, but that's not every family. So it can be difficult for other kids, for other people who are not in the same situation where I just kind of got ignored. So yeah, but people don't get it still. Like, I didn't really understand until I went to university how I was gonna make art and like make the art I wanted and then still make a living or whatever. And then I understood, like, that's what was so good about university for me, is that they just taught me the options and they gave me options and they let me try everything. And then I could decide and figure out what I wanted to do. And that's why I really, university is very expensive, but it was worth it. And through meeting Florian there, that's how I got my recommendation for Dragon Prince. And then, you know, the rest is history and all that. So yeah, you know, I can't blame the older generations for not understanding. My dad still doesn't quite know what I do. He just says, she's an animator. And I'm like, close enough. No, I'm not doing Castlevania. I would love to, but I'm going to be applying for Powerhouse to be a concept artist, I think, but I'm not sure. Yeah. It would be really great to do it, because I did apply to them, oh my god, like 3 years ago, and they were like, not yet, and I was like, understandable, have a nice day. I was just kind of like, you know, shooting my portfolio out everywhere. But yeah, I'm going to apply there. I'm also going to apply to Wonderstorm. They don't have any jobs open that I am suited for. So I'm just going to pretty much send an open email and attach my portfolio, or, you know, whatever I can scrape up of my portfolio and be like, hey, you guys don't have any jobs open that I would be suited for right now, but maybe sometime in the future, if there is something that opens up, you could consider me, blah, blah, blah. And I know my friend was like, well, they know you. You probably don't even need a portfolio. And I'm like, no, listen. I want them to understand I'm taking this seriously, and I'm not just relying on them Like, I'm not using them as a crutch and being like, well, you guys like me, right? So you'll hire me. Because I feel like that's inappropriate to do. So, and I don't feel right doing that. So I want to show them I'm serious about applying to you guys. I know that we're bros, but I don't want you to get the wrong idea and that I am just like, I think I get special privileges or anything when applying. So, yeah. Because I love Wonderstorm. I love them so much. Every studio has their problems, but I genuinely enjoy Wonderstorm. Oh my god, Koi, that's literally what my mom used to do. She was like, you need to ask for stocks in the company. And I was like, what the, what? What do you think I do here, Mom? It was very weird. Yeah, I would love to just like help out in any way I could with Wonderstorm. So I think over the Christmas break, I'll put together a portfolio of stuff and send it over. Cause even if like cause like a lot of places encourage you to email or submit even if they don't have a job for you or you don't see a job. So you never know, there could be something there. Maybe they'll be okay with taking me on for development or something else. Or just helping. Like, maybe I'll become one of the people who, like, constantly does promotional materials and stuff. So, we'll see. We'll see. But regardless, I want to let them know I am interested in working with them. Because I love them so much. Women harassment online is not real. Okay, tell me you're not online without telling me you're not online. Yeah, like I don't know, for what's its nuts? For Powerhouse, I'm gonna definitely have to. I don't like drawing clean, which is the problem here. But they also were like, it's concept art. So I was like, okay, concept art's usually very messy, right? So I'm hoping it'll be fine, but I don't know. I don't know. There's also another studio I was looking at as well. I forgot what they're called. I think Kickstart is what it's called or something. I might apply there. But I would prefer to be online or work from home as much as possible. So, yeah. Oh my god, Hades too. I'm so excited. Malinoe, my baby girl. Hecate, my mom. Nemesis, my other mom. Wow, look at all of these parents. Moros, my father. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're allowed to email and you're allowed to inquire. People want you to work for them. It's fine, you know? Companies want to have passionate people on board. Honestly, I'm too scared to do fan art for Hades. Like, Gen Z is probably my main inspiration for art these days. Because I have a folder dedicated to all her Hades portraits and stuff, so I never lose them. Ugh. I'm so viscerally impressed by Gen Z and by her work, because my god, she does. Excuse me. Yeah, trust. I know it's a tragedy, but I just love her stuff. Is so incredible and amazing, and so energetic. And clean, but also like not like painstakingly clean. It's just great. Big inspiration right there. It's kind of what inspired me to like accept line art into my life a little bit more. Even if it's not the cleanest line art, because line art is great. Black line art, even better. It'd be interesting to have Hera. I don't really. I could see her playing a role in the story if I think about it. Oh no, she means that it sounds like the artist I'm saying is Gen Z, like Gen Z, but it's actually Gen Z is the name of the artist. That's where being Canadian comes in handy. I say Gen Z. No, it's Gen Z. It's like actually like Jennifer, like Gen Z. You say Gen Z, I say Gen Z. That's weird. You're weird, fake Canadian. Just kidding. I'm bad at line art. I suck at line art. Because the way I do line art is I just clean up my sketch. Because I don't have the patience to freaking, oh, turn the opacity down and then draw over it. Blah, blah, blah. Fucking absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. A bitch is lazy. And I also like just like fuck shit up more too if I do that. So I'm really not that great of an artist. I just kind of like improvise a lot, and that's fine because I'm just here for a good time. Yeah, Gen Z is an American, or Z is an American thing. Z is Canadian. Same with a lot of Canadians say beg instead of bag. So like, hey, can you hand me that bag? You know? And what else? Oh yeah, forest. That's Canadian. Forest is American. Sorry. Dragon. I learned these things from acting because I have to sound American. Yeah, exactly. We don't have milk bags in British Columbia. We have like the cartons and the plastic ones. When people were like, "Oh my god, like how come everyone's so shocked about milk bags?" I was like, "Milk bags?" I don't know how they work, but yeah, bag is Canadian. Pretty much, you know how the whole like Canadians say a thing? That comes from bag. What is, oh god, what was the other one? I had it top of my tongue. Sorry, different. Oh yeah. We say dragon. They say dragon. You know? We say dragon. Dragon. That's where the eh thing is. It's just in the way we say shit. But then there's also like sorry, forest. We have the O kind of like the O thing too. And they have the ah situation. I don't know, like, I don't know why they're in bags, but bags. No, I have to pretend to be American all the time. Milk bags. Oh yeah, then you just put it in a pitcher. That makes sense. I do think I prefer cartons, though cartons get really nasty. Yes! Show me your weapons via Twitter, dude. I would love that. But thank you for stopping by, homie. Crab mac and cheese sounds fucking delicious. I love mac and cheese. That shit is amazing. You should totally try pulled chicken or pulled pork mac and cheese sometime if you find a recipe or find a place that sells it. That shit slaps, dude. But yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for coming by. Have a good day. I'll end in 15 minutes. I don't want to go to work yet. I have to check my freaking Gmail though. Oh my god, Hinge. 6 people liked me. They're probably all fucking beta males. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm so judgmental. Oh my god, I bought so much skincare today. I kind of just hit the fuck it point. And I was like, I'm going to buy this expensive skincare. Let's go. I don't even care anymore. It's on sale anyway. What was I going to do? G-chat, right?
Oh no. Yeah, okay, I have fucking nothing to do. Sigma fans only. Oh no, sorry. I was checking my work email. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure, because sometimes I do get pings on my phone, sometimes I won't get the pings, and it doesn't really matter either way because I don't have anything to do, but yeah. And I might just start using all my sick days starting tomorrow, because I'm fucking like, even when I'm in work, it's just like yesterday I stopped paying attention and I just went and reorganized my room. So I was like not even at work. No one cared. And so, but I still feel like when I'm not using a sick day, I am like, man, I should be on my computer just to like pay attention. But yeah. Oh yeah, Koi does stream. Usually mic off stream, if I recall. But we will see. I will be there. I'll do my best to be there, bro. On Christmas, I'm probably really fucking busy because I'm super fucking Austrian and Christmas is like a big thing in my house. So I will see. I would like to, because I do have the PlayStation remote play thing, so. Yes, Koi. I've caught your stream before. I think you were drawing Xiao or something. Not super sure. Bruh, I hardly have cool setups either. I mean, honestly, I just got bored and that's why I started doing borders and stuff, but you don't fucking need that to stream. Yeah, make a PNG tuber, that'd be so fun. That's so cute. I love that. Join me. Join me, and then we can bounce on screen together. Aranara? Aranara. Plant-like forest spirits. Oh, cute. Oh, that's a big brain idea. You should totally do that, homie. It's kind of like the what did they call it from is it Spirited Away? I don't know. I don't know, the Japanese little forest spirits. They are so cute. Welcome to the Mentally Ill podcast. This episode brought to you by BetterHelp. Don't be like us. Get some help. Now, on to the broadcast. Oh man, I have no will to pay for a PS Network, PSN anymore. Cause the networks hardly even work with Bloodborne. Shit's so whack. That's why I wanted to come to PC so that I could just use internet to fucking connect to people. Yeah, it really is just us complaining about our jobs and life and like, ugh, I have to pay taxes. Oh my god, Strata won't let me have another animal. Oh shit, I need to make a BRB screen. Yeah, PSN, you gotta pay for that shit. It's annoying. And it doesn't work that well again. Like, oh my god. But like, I don't know, the only time I needed help beating a boss, I didn't use a human. I used AI just for like a meat shield and for an aggro point for Ludwig. Because, fuck Ludwig. What a fucking asshole, first of all. But yeah, I just needed someone to chump block for me.
And that's why I summoned that one guy. Bro, I would rather die than work at a fast food chain. Too powerful. Too powerful. I cannot do what fast food employees do. Different breed. Your jobs are so hard. That Ludwig, so hard. What a man who is a pain. The orphan actually isn't that bad either once you kind of get used to him. But yeah. That's why you're so done with everything, Koi. Because you're like, I have dealt with human fucking beings for too long. I hate all of you. Oh, man. McDonald's is probably the worst one. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you, homie. I will take a look after the stream. Oh my god, Tappa, hello. Good to see you, my man. I don't know if I have actually drawn anything on the stream. This is tragic, man. London Drugs, oh my god. I feel like London Drugs is a little bit better, just because it's bigger and you can run away. Oh my god, the post office? Oh no, that's a terrible place to work. Thanks, Io. I'll check the thing out. I'll let you know what I think. I'm very excited to see. But yeah, I'll see you later, man. I'm surviving. I should be at work right now, Tappa, but I'm here instead because it's the end of the year. I'm dead inside, and I have nothing to do at work. So I'm just like, well, you know, this is my first time in a few days being alone in the condo. I'm gonna stream. I hope you are doing well. I hope everybody is getting a break near the end of the year because my god, do we fucking deserve it, man. Just the fact that we survived another year, incredible, homie. Oh, I'm a sippy guy. Yeah. Bruh, spam calls, bane of my existence. So bad. So fucking annoying. Is that a Black Emerald situation? I think so. Oh my god. I hope everyone has either holiday plans with people or just a nice break over the holiday. It is most deserved, and even if we do not celebrate the Christmas, you know, it's nice to have holiday flavored shit, homie. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad, Leon. Like, I'm looking forward to streaming more in the new year and hopefully making it a semi-regular thing. That would be most delightful. I will do my best. So far, it has actually, you know, worked out pretty well, which is nice. I did not expect it, because whenever I decide I want to do something that is, like, slightly difficult, I don't, and, like, that is, operates on my own time, I don't really want to do it. But this has actually been quite delightful, and if I ever get the urge to stream, I just kind of hop on stream, and we take it from there, and it's been really fun. So thank you guys for sticking around, honestly. And somehow, like, I have, like, 100 followers or something, and I am like, what the fuck? I don't understand, but that's fine. I hope I can just make people's day with either some cheeky stupid fucking banter or just some dumb art and hot guys and booba and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for making, I don't know, honestly, like, having my recurring little guys in chat and recognizing names of people who talk in chat has been the highlight of my year. And that is not sad at all to me. I think that is great because I feel like I have some really cool bros now. And yeah, I always feel very happy and comfortable signing on to stream and just starting stream because I'm like, I am hopeful that my bros are gonna show up, and if they do, it's a great day. And so yeah, I'm very happy, man. Oh, negative 32. No. That's Yili. I know, Tapa. I'm fucking Jesus. In my old fucking quarter life, I am so sentimental, man. And I'm just like, man, nice people really just like make my day better, and that's it. I have very I guess my standards for having a good day are very low, because if somebody is just nice to me and wants to talk, I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. I am like, what the fuck is this? Because yeah, it takes a lot of effort to go out of your way and be nice to somebody. Or maybe, actually no, it's not hard to be nice to somebody, but it's hard sometimes to show up and spend the time to talk and chat and to participate in what's happening on the stream and stuff. So I'm very appreciative of it because I never expected to enjoy streaming as much as I do. And it's all thanks to chat and people showing up and being nice and stuff. And so yeah, thank you. Thanks to everybody who shows up, because it has really made a big difference in my life, I think. And I feel much more confident with my personality and my annoying fucked up traits. So yeah, I feel more like me after exposing it to the world through my Twitch streams. So yes, I'm glad you found your way here too, Tappa. My heart is warm, man. You're a very cool dude. Glad to have you here. Glad to interact and everything. I'm a happy guy. What can I say? Koi, ice in the home. Very nice. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good holiday, whether you don't celebrate or whatever. I hope you just get a fucking break, you know? Happy break day. Break week, hopefully. That's what I like the most. I like having a break, and also just like, you know, giving people presents is very fun. But also just having a break to like, no one expects anything of you. Just be fucking lazy and vegetate. That's what I love. I am very glad to hear that, Leo. I am very warmed by that, because again, I've had people shit on my personality a lot over the years, and a lot of it came from anxiety and depression and all the stuff I was diagnosed with. But yeah, I'm like, wow. You know? Maybe I'm not as fucking boring or as standoffish as people think. Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh. I am warmed. I'm so warm. I don't know, if you torch the windows, they're probably gonna explode, homie. Just that temperature difference. I know the feel. One of our windows is broken, and we pretty much just glued the glass back in place because we didn't want to pay for someone to come fix it. Yep. GG no re. Because we like reported it to our building, because it's a new building, and if something breaks within the first year, they have to come fix it for free. So we reported that. They were like, it looks like an impact fracture, so you broke it, so you have to fix it. And we were like, this is not an impact fracture, first of all. And so instead of calling another person to fix it, we just glued the glass back in. No, of course not. In freaking anywhere, cause we are like warm compared to the rest of Canada. So I'm like, yeah. And plus we also have the heat. We have the heater on all the time because it's fucking cold inside the condo. It's infuriating. And I don't want my fucking extensive plant collection to fucking die, because I have a lot of rare plants. Well, thanks, Leon. You a babe. I appreciate you, homie. His head looks really fucking small. But I don't really care to change it, so he's just gonna have a small head. It's fine. I also did want to include, like... like, this kind of thingy. Look at this babe fucking nation. Vindicator! What's up, my man? It's been a while. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you could show up for a bit, my dude. I guess I'll just keep going until my sister calls me to help with groceries. No cap, I thought she was gonna fucking call me right after. And I was gonna be like, oh. But I am drawing my OC, my original character, Felix Graf. Nah, I totally get you, Vindicator, no problem. I just enjoy talking with you, because I believe it was you who I spoke to about war crimes for like an hour or two. And that was a really fun time, which is kind of weird to say, but it was really fun. It's probably one of my favorite Twitch memories is talking about war crimes. So, yeah. Yeah, these is like the family tree so far. I have to update it. There's a lot more characters that have to go here. Like the children of the main characters down. Whoa, what the? Okay, these guys are like the main characters. Their children also have to be here. Klaus is a hoe. There's actually one more person. I don't know her name. She's like, there's like this one more person over here, and then boop, boop, boop. They had a child. Because I like making hot people the personal project. That's what I do here in this house of God. Yeah, I'm just enjoying my time making hot people. That's just what I do, man. The trio of the dad and two moms is Charlotte Winter and Victoria Iris. Klaus Graf. Klaus Graf is the father to all of these people, besides, you know, the love interests and whatever. Oh shit, wait, no, he also sleeps with another person too. I forgot about that. Klaus, like, he gets around. Yeah. And oh, thank you, Tapa. I'm glad I can provide hot people for people to enjoy on the stream. It's what I was put on this earth to do. Yes. Yeah, Klaus is a hoe. Though, yeah, basically, he fucked this random chick a long time ago when he was very young, had Enoch. He didn't realize Enoch was a thing. And then when he fucked Winter, Miss Winter over here, had Felix, he was like, oh no. And Enoch got murked by his dad because they were like, we didn't like having a son is a bad omen. But then they had another son anyway. And then he was like, holy shit, you're a fucking witch. And she was like, yeah. And so he murked Charlotte and was like, oh no, Felix is like half Strigoi. This is bad. I can't have him. But he didn't have the heart to kill him. So he was just like, okay, whatever. And so he met Victoria, who is a cardinal, and they had Mael, Lenz, Emilia, and Emmett, right? And then this other person, Fiona de la Lune, she and Felix were in a relationship, but Fiona was also fucking the dad. And so Fiona got fucking knocked up, hey? And had a baby boy named Alicade. And Felix was super happy, but guess what? Klaus was the father of Alicade, so it's really awkward. And when Felix finds out Alicade is his little brother, it is like he's like, ooh, and he has to tell Alicade after Klaus dies. He's like, listen, Alec, I'm actually your brother. Do you want to live as my brother or as my son? Because he's been raising Alec as his son for so long. And Alec chooses to be Felix's son, pretty much. And then Felix has a daughter named Olivia as well. And it's very cute and very nice. And so, yeah, it's a fucking mess. I am in love with how messy this shit is. It's so much fun, dude. Yeah, basically, how tragic. Me and my dad have the same taste. We fuck the same lady. It's so fun. It's so fun. Yeah, Fiona is like kind of a bitch, but a complicated character. A complicated bitch, if you will. Very fun. It's such a mess, but that's what I like. I like drama like that. And family matters and family issues and stuff. And like, honestly, I know that I'm always kind of like, oh my god, like there should be a lot of diversity in projects and stuff. And I know that like I have this one project that's like the main characters are all white people, and I get that. Or like the main family's all white peoples, and I get that. I can't bring myself to change them, and they're also just kind of like a nod to my Austrian heritage too. So I don't feel bad about it. I just sometimes think about how like people on the outside will perceive it, but nah, it's not changing at all. I love my characters the way they are. They're beautiful babies. Big nod to my Austrian heritage and everything. So I'm vibing. I'm living my best life with these boys. Tapa, you relate to Fiona? Oh no. I mean, she is pretty hot though. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're from me. They belong to me. But I do like to be as inclusive as possible. But these characters are so old. They're like probably close to a decade old since I made them, which is kind of crazy. And I'm like, Felix has evolved a lot, and I really love where he is now. But I can't bring myself to change them, and I don't want to change them. And so I'm not going to change them. They are just my babies. My Austrian German babies. And I love them a lot. Oh no, I have not. I have done just like speed paint, but that's about it. Yeah. Yeah. I know that like drawing, like doing fancy fun edit shit is like a TikTok thing too. But I can't bring myself to get onto another app right now. Like, I'm already fucking tired just being on Twitter and seeing people be like, oh my god, Twitter is ending for the 30th time this week. Follow me on Hive, you guys. And I'm like, can y'all just shut the fuck up? I really don't think Twitter is going anywhere. And if it does go somewhere, it probably deserves to disappear. Because Twitter is a cesspool. And I am just here at the bottom of the cesspool, fucking enjoying my time. Being like, yeah, it sucks here. Elon is an idiot. Elon Muskrat is a big fucking idiot. But, you know, whatever. I like being on Twitter. I don't care if it explodes. I would just bend to the whims of Twitter so that I can just vaguely stay on there because I like it too much. It'd be nice if Elon fucking just sells it, like gets rid of it. And I wish Twitter hadn't, I don't know, I think it was like a law or something that like Elon had to buy it after having all the negotiations. And he tried to weasel out of it, but Twitter was like, they grabbed him by his scrawny little neck and they were like, "You're fucking buying fucking Twitter, you piece of shit. You can't fucking back out of it now. Buy Twitter for $23 billion like you said," or whatever, you know? I'm I'm glad you like it, Tapa. Yeah, Leon knows fucking everything. Yeah, exactly. He had to buy it in the end. I think they went to court for it too, so. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, no, I remember what happened. He like Twitter's like some other companies, I think Twitter's stock was really low, so he bought it all up. And then he said, "I'm going to buy it." And then everyone started investing in Twitter. And then I'm pretty sure he was going to be like, "Oopsie poopsie. Sell all my stock. I don't want Twitter anymore." But now he's stuck with Twitter and we're stuck with Elon. Yeah. He wanted to sell the stock. Strigoi in Hyphoria is basically it's a witch, but it's also biologically different from humans. They're kind of like more it's hard to explain it, but they're when they die, they become these big forest denizens. And they get reborn from the earth as something else, basically. And they're kind of like druidically inclined and can kind of understand Hanfen and stuff. So Felix is half Strigoi. But in like actual history, it's what vampires were called in Poland and stuff. And it's like a vengeful, it's kind of like a revenant, like a vengeful spirit in a way, but not quite. So they pretty much would rise out of their graves and, you know, they go nom some living people and shit. And so in Poland, if you ever see graves that, like, this is like the gravestone, sometimes there would be cages on top, right? So if the Strigoi rose from the dead, they would be trapped still. Or you would see corpses with stakes through the heart. Or, like, their limbs, like, chained down. And, that was so that the Strigoi could not leave. Or you would also see, someone who is suspected of being a Strigoi when they're buried. There's, like, a rod of iron put in their mouth so that they can't, like, bite down and stuff if they rise. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I love my European lore, and people are still very concerned about Strigoi in parts of Poland and stuff because there's been reports of them, and strange things happening, and people are still very much like, you know, aware of it. Yeah. Oh my god, look at this beautiful community building right there in the freaking chat. You guys are very wholesome and I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you. Be friends with each other. It is a fantastic thing to see. Yeah, I have a lot of stories. I have a lot of art. I will show my old Discord because I'm migrating everything off of it to reorganize. And I don't want to kick people because it's awkward to be like, "Sorry, dude, I don't want like voice actors in this server right now anymore." But yeah. Aw, Tapa. So delightful. Thank you, homie. Spread that love. It is what is needed in this fucking chaotic day and age, homie. Like this in my old server. Wow. So much the art. It is organized by story type. Wow. Wow, it's so fun and so amazing. Wow. I will be here. You cannot get rid of me. Oh, God. Bro, I say homie so much, and I don't know if it's like, I hope it's not like offensive or anything. It's just something that I say, like unironically. Because I don't know, it's just these are my homies, you know? Most delightful. Man, oh shit. Yeah, I don't have this story anymore because it's cringe, but... Okay, I don't know, you know, it is...
I don't know where the PC line is ever, so I try just not to fucking, get even close to it. I just run away and I'm just like, if this comes off as even slightly like off sounding to me or something, or I'm not sure, I just don't say it because I'm like, I don't want to will that into my life, okay? Fucking scary shit. But I don't know why I started saying homie so much. It just feels right. Yeah, oh my gosh, bro. Totally. Like, I usually say, like, don't, like, people try to do that in chat sometimes, but, like, off chat is totally cool. I would love to read it. And, like, see all your shite and drawings and stuff and have you explain it and stuff. I would be so down, homie. Oh yeah, ghetto, that's a big one. I used to say that so much when I was younger, but now I'm like, oh no, I'm scared. Yeah, man. If you ever stream it, Tapa, and like explain it, I'll fucking be there. I'm sure we all will, to be like, hey man, tell me about your story. I'd like to read your story. It isn't finished, but I don't care. Please explain it to me. Yeah. Oh my god, I'll try to fucking. I'll try to do my Discord bullshit soon. I just have a short attention span. But yes, I would be most delighted to see your story stuff, my dude. Or even if you have, like, a separate thingy or whatever. Yeah, man. Honestly, am I confident streaming art? No, I'm quite terrified streaming art, if I'm being 100% honest. Because, sometimes art goes really wrong. And I'm old baby. I guess it would. I am looking forward to your world there, Leon. Honestly, like, with writing, it's just because it's very intimidating for me to write, honestly. I enjoy it very much, but I am like, people are gonna make fun of me. So I do my best, but at this point, I'm just like, whatever, fucking, I'm just gonna write. And I don't know, like, I used to not thrive off of my own stuff. But these days, I only thrive off my own stuff and off of headcanons and stuff. Like, main stuff doesn't really fuel me anymore. Like, canon stuff, I guess I should say, doesn't really fuel me anymore. Hades does, but I don't draw fan art for it, and I don't really write for it. Oh my god, wait, what is it called? Percy Jackson fuels me, though. I wrote fanfiction, never posted it ever, because I'm a fucking scared little baby. But I should revisit my Percy Jackson concepts, because I wanted to write fanfiction super badly. Yeah, it is. You're right, Tapa. It's very personal, and, like, it's hard to show this part of you, and to talk about your OCs and what you're thinking behind them. So, like, I'm just glad now that I just feel like I don't fucking care enough. Uh-oh, that's my sister. One moment, everybody.
Groceries are not here yet. She asked me what kind of deodorant I wanted. Like, what scent I liked, so. Oh, yeah, take your time, homies. Your writing is very cool, man. Yeah, Leon, I wanna see your shit. Like, DM it to me. I'll get back to you one day, I am sure. I know we write, like, huge novels to each other. As if, like, we are Romeo and Juliet professing our love for an entire book. And then dying at the end. Like, fucking idiots. But, yeah, man. Like, if you even have stuff now, like, put it in a doc and, like, yeet it at me. I'm totally happy to read it. I love reading about other people's worlds and stuff. It's super fun. But yeah, like, art is super personal to people, and it's very scary to show it, but now I'm very glad that I finally decided to try and to, like talk about it. Talk about my world and talk about my characters and explain things, and it's very fun, and I feel really... Sorry, my mic is not pointed at me. 1 second. Oh my god, bitch. Can you please get the fuck over here? There we go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Yep, Romeo and Juliet, but make ADHD. Yep, that's exactly it. Ah, fuck, what was it? I don't know. It was something about how happy I am that I get to finally talk about my story. Because I've had that shit bottled up for so long, and I only had one person to talk who I explained stuff about, or I talked to about it, and she didn't really care, and so it's kind of hard, and I felt it feels really embarrassing, you know, when people don't care about your stories and about something you're so excited and passionate about. And so it's really, like, I feel really lucky to be able to talk about my stories and have people, like, either just, like, humor me and not, like, talk shit on me, or to have people actively engage with it, which is really cool. Because, like, I work really hard on my stories, not because I'm trying to make it, like, I don't want, like, clout for it, but I just am really, I just really enjoy it. And so to share it with people is really meaningful for me. And streaming has, like, kind of really opened that door to sharing my ideas and not feeling embarrassed about it or anything, because people are generally really supportive of it, and they're like, oh, that's cool, man. And I'm like, thank you, man. And yeah, you know, it's very chill, and I feel very lucky to be in this position, and to have worked up the courage to actually turn my fucking mic on and chat shit about my stories and stuff. So yeah. The Guild City is going to be... I actually started making a map. It's a really shitty map. It's ended up being 3D, not the greatest. That's not it. Oh no. Oh yeah. This is my Izziers or Elysiumore map. But basically, the idea is that they're just kind of, like, far away from each other. So that's just whatever. I don't remember what it's supposed to look like. It's like, bam, there's the desert, there's Kor, there's Hunfen, there's Langara, Ozias, and then Vantis or something. But they're in the same world. I have to obviously rename a bunch of shit from my D&D campaign, because I'm not out here trying to steal D&D's finagling or whatever. So I just gotta reskin it, basically. But that is also going to be a very fun project for me to work on. And I'm looking forward to creating the aesthetics for the Guild City and stuff. And all the guilds. Like, I'm gonna have a great time doing that. No, a doc is totally great with me. I'm very much looking forward to it, bro. Like, I'm honestly genuinely so touched that you are excited about my stories and stuff. Like, that's very cool. And yeah, so nice of you. Thank you, man. That's fun for me too, Vindicator. Though I usually watch, like, speed paints and stuff, and I'm just like,
I don't understand what's happening. Oh, that's why they did that. Very fun. It's nice. And everyone has their own process too, which is really interesting. Because I know some people can just like do atelier style, where they're just like, oh, I'm gonna draw this blob, but then I'm gonna start to like make it look vaguely human. Oh, there's a chin and blah, and then they shape it like that, right? And it's cool to watch. And you learn a lot about the art programs and stuff that people use when you watch them work too. I think that's how I learned most of Photoshop, is I just watched other people paint in Photoshop, and then I was like, oh, very sneaky, very interesting. Thank you so much for showing me that secret. It's very nice. Coin Vantage part, yeah. Oh yeah. The shepherds and sign, they don't really like. I haven't fleshed them out too much, but yeah, Osric is a little annoying dude, and oh, it's so good, the drama of it all. But core needs to be fleshed out 100%. I think I have a vague idea for it, but I'm definitely gonna have to search for more inspiration for it and wait until something like kind of piques my interest a little more. Because right now I'm thinking in the Elysium docs, there's probably something about the Hydra scars, and I think that can play into something with core a little bit. So I think that would be kind of interesting. Yeah, the love triangle with the shepherds. It's a good time, bro. We love triangles until one of the people that you loved and like kind of fucked over, sorta, is just like, fuck you, and you're like, oh no, this is not how I wanted this to go. So good, so good. Yeah, man. Oh man, present wrapping. I gotta do that shit later too. Holy shit. I think I'm mostly good, but no, there's a few I have to wrap still. I need to buy more like Christmas bags so that I can kind of forego wrapping because I'm so lazy, homie. And welcome back, man. Yep. All the heartbreak. I love it. I love it. Everybody is sad all the time in Hyphoria, and that's what I enjoy about it. And so those little slivers of happiness makes me really happy, you know? They really like mean something, which I think is nice and important. But then the We the Accursed story, pretty much, yeah, it takes place after all the drama has happened, basically. I guess all the serious drama is when We the Accursed takes place, after all the serious drama. And it's it's more of a kind of, not really slice of life, but there's no real plot. It's just Mael going home and then relearning everything about his family, you know? That's what the whole story is about. And finding out what happened to Felix, finding out what happened to Emmett, finding out what happened to Amelia and everything. It's not about this grand adventure. It's about catching up with family, because the grand adventure's already over and Mael missed it. Which I think is a little more like rebuilding relationships and exploring that. I think it's a bit of a, in like a fantasy setting, I think is kind of an interesting concept. And We the Accursed never really had a big plot line that was like fighting constantly, blah blah blah. Like that was like Felix's story, was all this fight and all this strife up to him becoming bishop and finally like freeing his family from this legacy that was so damaging to so many generations. And kind of like since he's like half Strigoi and his mom was Strigoi, he understands how Han Fen works better than any human there can understand. So he really like he impacts a lot of change and a lot of people in Han Fen, and things begin to change because people with different points of view and stuff come into power. And like even the vicar gets replaced, like Haskell comes into power, and he's kind of crazy, right? But Haskell is kind of crazy, but Haskell also like pushes for change, and he's just like, you know, the first world, yes, it's scary, but it's inevitable and it's here with us. We need to just understand the first world. We can't continue to block it out, okay? We can't continue to be scared of it like this. But then the other the vicar at the time was like, no, you don't understand it. This is the tradition of the old church. Like, we need to destroy everything from the first world that breaches the dams. And so we need the dam keepers in place and everything, blah, 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 right? And so I guess maybe subliminally it is like commentary on how the, like our church, like the Christian church, how some of them are so stuck in what the Bible says and are unwilling to change, even though change is what leads to progress and the betterment of a society or a congregation. So I think maybe subliminally that's where I was going with it. But because it's just like change is inevitable. And we have to learn to understand things that scare us so that they don't scare us anymore. And maybe they're not as scary as we thought they were. So, yeah. Yeah. But then the main We the Accursed story is about Mael coming home and learning everything and stuff, which it's one of the happier stories, ironically, because it's just about family and chilling and stuff. No, I'm really glad you liked it. I'm supposed to be I have to send the first few chapters to one of the voice actors who I want to play Emmett, or I mean, you guys know Ben. He was like, yeah, I do indie stuff. So I was like, okay, I will send you. First, I will put this into font so that people with dyslexia can read it, because a lot of actors I know have dyslexia. So I'm like, here, this font helps a lot with reading. So yeah, Ben is Emmett. Hopefully, if he likes the character and the project and everything, because you know I don't want to just be like, you're going to do this because I said so. It's so stupid. Oh my god, bro, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Mael and Felix to talk, bro. It's just, Mael's just like, Felix is so like, on the one hand, Felix is like, I love my brother unconditionally. On the other hand, he's like, Felix is so pathetic. I am basically the eldest brother. Like, father wouldn't even consider Felix for the role as bishop. So he is like, got a superiority complex. But the role of bishop is best suited for the person. Being bishop is being a caretaker, you know? But it gets misinterpreted as being this like grand fighter or like political figurehead, which you are a political figurehead, but it's tending to the land. And I actually have a drawing of Felix. I have a lot of him shirtless because I'm thirsty. But yeah, he's like, he becomes a like an actual like shepherd. And so like he Valin Elise, who is the shepherd of Han Fen, he is like, oh shit, this kid, he's like doing the little things to help
like, you know, Han Fen and stuff. And so all these like weird, spooky, mutated sheep show up. And his father is like, or Miles like, let's fucking murk him. And Felix is like, I don't like, let me just go see. And yeah, he's just, oh baby, oh my god, Felix, such a good boy. And he just tends to these creatures, and he's like, they're really not that scary. Like, they're fine, guys. It's okay. And then Valen Alice is like, oh my god, I'm gonna give that kid my blessing later. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, the whole point for Lens, he's the younger brother, but he was, even though Miles says in the story, he's a fucking hermit, he never comes out of his room and all that stuff. It's really because Klaus locked Lens up, Rapunzel style, in a room, because he was so convinced that Lens was filled with darkness and evil and all that stuff, because he was the freaking fourth boy born. And so he's like, oh shit, like freaking the White Church before Haskell took over, it was kind of culty. And they were like, bro, the fourth boy, like, that's not good. Like, he's gonna be hella evil. So then Klaus, like, seals him up into a room forever. And he's not allowed out, pretty much. And then he also just gets scared of going out because he's convinced that he's just filled to the brim with evil. And then Klaus doesn't see Felix as a threat or anything, because Felix, I think I'm still kind of workshopping Felix's story, because he has two prosthetic legs, and one leg, both of his legs get cut off by his dad. So one leg gets chopped off in the beginning so that he'll stop sneaking out at night to go see Felot in the woods, because they fuck in the woods and stuff. And then the other leg gets cut off during the last big battle thing. And so Klaus is like, all right, man has, like, he's like, this fucking stupid boy cannot go anywhere with a prosthetic leg in the middle of Han Fen where it's constantly snowing, right? And he doesn't see Felix as a threat. And he kind of leaves him alone. And then he's fucking mad that Emilia and Emmett, who was once Emma, they won't take up the mantle. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna work on fucking Mile then. But then it turns out that, like, Mile gets brainwashed by his dad to see his siblings in a certain way, right? Yeah, Klaus fucked around, tried to brainwash Mile. And so Mile has thought these things for so many years. He also thought Felix was dead this entire time. And, like, he ran away because, I haven't quite decided yet, but part of it is because he thought Felix was dead. And, he thought Felix was dead. I think he just, like, didn't want the responsibility anymore, and he just left, right? But Felix has been fucking dying to take responsibility and to help out his father and everything. And so when Mile leaves, Klaus turns his attention to Felix and was like, all right, I guess so. And Felix, like, very pog, and finally gets his shot. And then, ironically, Klaus giving him his shot is what lets Felix get strong enough to eventually kill his dad and pretty much save the family. So, yikes, hey? But yeah, Lens, I wanted Lens to be more of a man than Mael, you know? Sorry, I say I go like a lot. I don't like it. I sound stupid. I'm so sorry, but yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I wanted Lens. I wanted there to be this hard contrast between Mile and Lens immediately once they meet again. And Miles like, oh shit, this isn't the brother I remember. Like, broad shoulders, broad chest, bro has a fucking gun and shit.
he's a dude who gets shit done, and he's like, oh no, this guy who I used to think so little of knows Han Fen better than me now. And he knows this home better than me now. And he actually takes care of shit and gets shit done. So I want Mael to feel really insecure right off the bat. And he's trying not to feel insecure because he's like, well, I'm daddy's favorite. It's going to be fine. And so he's like, hey, bro, like, where's dad? And Len's, originally he's like, he's out back buried with work because he's supposed to take him to a graveyard and be like, here's dad. But instead, Len's is just gonna be like, dad's dead. And so Mael's confidence, like, gets obliterated as soon as Len's is like, dad's dead, and walks away. Because Mael was really banking on being daddy's favorite to get his way around the Wolf, or Groff Manor. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Felix and Felot, they're fun. I like their story a lot, too. It's kind of like, sort of a Romeo and Juliet situation, but not quite. It's just, you know, but they're very fun. And Felot has a lot of guilt towards Felix because, I think someone of the church or something admonishes Felot for being involved, you know, like fucking Felix. Even though it's what they're allowed to do, but they admonish him and he gets really embarrassed and he pretty much tells Felix, like, fuck you. You're ruining my reputation and stuff. And I can't fuck around with you anymore. But that's during the time when Felix is, like, really beaten down. Like, his dad just cut his leg off. He's pretty much homebound and stuff. And he's like, wait, like, I need your help, blah, blah, blah. But then Felot just kind of abandons him, and then one day he sees a strike of lightning in the sky, like green lightning, and he in the direction of Groff Manor, and he's like, oh fuck, and because he just knows something is going down, he's like, oh my god, Felix, oh my god, and yeah, he shows back up, and then yeah, his dad cuts his leg off. He cuts both of them off at some point. Oh yeah, the type thing. Yeah. Well, Lens is like, he hates Mael, but he has nothing against Sophus. And he's like, you're fucking pregnant. Get inside. And so yeah, Felix is papa. And what was I saying? Yeah, Lens is like he's awkward towards people he doesn't know, but he's also been raised right because Felix basically raised him. So he's like, all right, woman, you get inside, it's cold. And Mael's like, no. And Sophus is like, yeah, I'm fucking cold and pregnant and I want to go eat some fucking cookies and drink some fucking tea. And it's another thing to make Mael feel insecure, you know? Because Felix has a very different idea of how people should be raised in comparison with how his father thought that all the children should be raised. So Lens is very much like, Felix taught me to, like, make sure to take care of people who are, like, you know, more delicate in a situation, and that people who are associated with people you don't like are not necessarily assholes. Yeah, she holds. Well, I'm trying really hard with writing to not just be like, oh, she held her pregnant fucking belly. No, she just puts her hand on her stomach and stuff, and it's like a natural instinct to like protect your little baby, right? And that's the whole reason Mael's coming home, anyways, because Sophus is pregnant, and he's just like, oh, I don't have a home. I am a vagabond mercenary. I travel and steal shit. I do have a home. Oh god, I have a home. Oh no. So that's why he brings Sophus there, because that's the only place they can settle down, because Sophus's little brother, Yuven, he is in Vantis, and he is like, Yuven loves his sister, but is also like, bitch, I'm not taking care of you. Like, Vantis is really dangerous, too. And
like, I fuck around with people a lot. Like, he bones a lot of people. And I am constantly, like, out selling jewels, and people will break into my house. You can't be in Vantis with me. And she's like, fuck! So they went to, Hanfen instead, but also the train is too expensive to get onto, and it's heavily guarded, so it'd be very dangerous, like, if they tried to sneak on, to the Continental train. And if they got caught, Sophus would probably lose a baby if she got roughed up, and Mael could not do it. And traveling across the Vanshan desert is like a death wish, unless you have an escort and a caravan and supplies and know where the oasis stops are, so. Yuven was also one of my D&D characters, which is delightful. Yeah, and that's like an old medicine too, like bloodletting and all that stuff. It's interesting too. Yeah. They're like, oh no, you're a monster? Chop it up. Yeah, thank you. It's because my brother and my sister are like my best friends and my confidants and everything. And I really enjoy injecting that into my stories, because I feel like a lot of stories are too focused on this like orphan hero or something, when I enjoy seeing stories of like families and stuff. And I love romance, don't get me wrong, but a lot of it follows the same formula and stuff, and I'm just like, what if it was a different formula though? And so I try to just kind of mix everything in. And I don't really enjoy the whole, it's a very YA trope where, the characters will get together at the end of the book. And I watch a lot of AuthorTube stuff and, like, lectures on story writing. So, I am, like, when I kind of get schooled on things that are tropey, you realize, like, oh yeah, you're right. That is tropey. I don't want to do that. And it's not even, like, if I want to do a trope, I'm going to do a fucking trope. I'm going to have a good time doing that fucking trope. However, I also like to do things differently. And so I do avoid tropes when they are not necessary. But if there's, like, a certain trope I really like, I'm going to fucking roll with it, man. But most of my characters, they get together well before the ending. Because, like, part of the fun is seeing them trying to court each other or slowly fall in love or whatever. And then the other part of the fun is seeing how their relationship with themselves and then the other people in their life and their new partner. It's fun to see how that relationship evolves and changes, you know? There's just some good, tasty tropes. And they're fun, and I don't care, you know? Cliche away if it's what gets your rocks off and you enjoy it. But, like, honestly, these days, I don't really even know what the tropes are anymore, because I don't know. It's just been a really long time since I've read something really tropey, I guess. I hate the trope. Oh, no. I hate the trope of, the hero story. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Excuse me. I hate the trope of, of a character having a master or having a training montage. I don't like that at all. Those are my least favorite tropes. So yeah. Yeah. I think it's like mostly the Chosen One and stuff. And I like the idea of the Chosen One, but I don't like it in the way that it's always like presented in fantasy. I guess kind of like the Anakin situation where you were the Chosen One, but he becomes evil, right? Or like for Ketsunan, he was the Chosen One, but he was the Chosen One who was going to destroy Core, you know? And that Chosen One mentality was put into his sister's head by Mavis. And so they got manipulated by a scornful god to go destroy or a scornful shepherd rather, to go destroy another shepherd's domain just because the god or the shepherd is like, I can easily fuck with these people. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my god, being the chosen one who's going to fucking destroy the world, that's hilarious. And such a good time. And like, just wow, you know? It is so good. And then like killing your papa or whatever, or your father in the end, something like that. I think that's kind of tropey. So, ever since I watched the movie Lou, spelled like this, Lou, on Netflix. No, I said that like a toddler.
On Netflix? Ever since I watched Lou on the Netflix, I just think that maybe in my dream, do you think that, you know, when you have a dream and you just do the dream and you just believe you start and you feel that you can do anything?
Sorry, psychotic break. Yeah. Ursula's Ket's sister. And so he is going to kill her in the end, but then cannot, and is just like, is there any, and they're both, or Ursula is like, is there any way we can fix this? And he's about to answer, but then Yoltsun fucking murks Ursula in the end, and is like, you were too fucking weak to do this. And then Ket becomes the super bad guy in Yoltsun's eyes, when really he is misguided, and everybody has expected him to be a monster. And so, no, ah! And so he became a monster, but then realized he doesn't have to be that way. He doesn't have to live up to their fucked up expectations, but he already kind of dipped into that, and there's just severe repercussions that Yoltsun cannot forgive. And, you know, Ket and Yoltsun, they never get back together. And it's just what it is. Like, it was always meant to be sad. And, you know, relationships don't work out in the end. Sometimes. And, like, the trope of, like, oh, we're on different sides, but, and then we fall in love, and then he ends up being evil, but I stick with him forever. That's not happening here. Because, I don't know, I just gotta consider from Yoltsun's point of view. Like, what is she thinking, you know? Yeah, do a little BRB, my friend. Oh, it's on today? Oh my god, I'm gonna watch it after the stream too, bro. Enjoy that finale, homie. I cannot wait for Reagan and... Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be good. Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy that shit, bro. I'm right behind you, honestly. So pretty much in regards to Lokan, Lokan comes into the picture middle of the story, more or less. Because that's when they kind of like just like realize they have feelings for each other, and then they bone. And so, like, Yoltsun doesn't even know she's pregnant for the entire story, and then it kind of just like hard cuts to the next story, and then bam, she has a son. So she gets like pregante during pretty much some of the like all the fighting and stuff, and then but doesn't notice, and then notices later. So yeah, cause I was like, okay, well, they have to bone at some point. But then Ket gets or he runs away basically, and Yoltsun wants him dead. And like, she has kind of conflicting feelings, because she's like, I want him to meet his son, but also I want him to fuck off forever, and I want to kill him for what he did and all that stuff. And then Morella and Yoltsun, after finding out Li Ven actually isn't dead, he's just really corrupted by the well, they bring him to the Graf estate, or Graf Manor, and they're like, can you alchemists fucking help him? And they're like, we'll do our best. And then Emmett and Li Ven, they do not hook up because Li Ven's asexual as fuck, but they become partners, which I thought was very cute.
And I'm very excited because I think Lee-Ven and Emmett would actually complement each other very well. Just a couple of brats being in love, but never fucking. Yeah, I live for drama, and I try my best to make the drama different for each situation, you know? Or for each ship and everything. Yeah. I don't know, I just have a really good time with all this stuff, and it kind of makes me want to be a writer. But, yeah. I would love to publish a book, but it's a lot of work. Morella, I'm still unsure about. I think she would remain in core to support Yield-san for the most part, but she does also have her partner back in Langara. So I think she would also be kind of an emissary. Oh, I think the idea was Silurin is supposed to be Morella's son, I think. And I think my new idea was because Lokan is Yield-san's son. So then basically they're like cousins, Silurin and Lokan, and that's why Silurin goes with him. Because Silurin's like, look, my mom doesn't fucking trust you, and neither does fucking Auntie Yield-san. So I'm here to babysit you. And Lokan's like, I don't need a babysitter. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's difficult because writing, again, I already mentioned this before. Yeah, Morella's son with Kalem. Because I'll have to redesign Silurin, which is totally fine. But I forgot that was what was that? I forgot that was what my intention was with Silurin. Like, Silurin was always just kind of this character I had. I didn't really know where he fit. And originally, the story used to be so different. Like, Lee-Ven became the king. He was married to Morella, all that kind of thing. But that's obviously not what happened anymore. But yeah. Lokan, what is a fucking unit, man? Like, Lokan's a bitch. Lokan is so mean and such an asshole. I'm toying with the idea of making Lokan a she. I might make Lokan a transgender lady. I'm not sure. I have just been toying with it a lot and thinking about it. Because I think that would somehow it really suits the character in a way. So I'm gonna definitely have to do some exploration on that. Because it's not like I sit here and I'm just like, I need to have more representation. Oh my gosh. But then I was just like, you know what? Actually, like, I could totally see Lokan as a girl. Well, then what if Lokan was just transgender? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's go with that. So yeah, I think I might make Lokan a she. Like, a very powerful, awkward woman, which I think would be really fun. And it'd also be nice to have more representation, you know? So I don't know, what would Lokan as a she look like? Because when I was designing Toral, or redesigning Toral rather, I was like, here, where is it? It's like my doodles, yeah. When I was designing, this is what Toral looks like now. She just looked much different. So I'm like, no sheep this time, I'm afraid. No more sheeps. I'm probably just going to doodle a character. Cause this is what Lokan used to look like. Yeah. So it's kind of like a cool dichotomy, and I'm like leaning towards making Lokan still look very, like, quite androgynous. But, like, being like, I'm a girl. I'm a whammon. You know? Sheep brain. Bro, I love sheeps. They're so fluffy. Mofu mofu. That's basically it. Lokan's just an asshole. Sheep cuddles. Oh my god. I watched the dodo, and I know people are like, that's just a mouthpiece for PETA. But I'm like, shh, don't ruin this for me, first of all. Second of all, don't ruin this for me. And whenever it's about a goat or a sheep or a cow, I lose my fucking mind. Because I'm like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. Is this sheep, cow, or goat content. It is so good. Like, it makes me so happy. People always try to ruin my fun whenever I'm like, I like this thing. They're like, oh, I don't watch that. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. The Shepherd of Vantis kind of sucks ass. Yeah, she's a bitch. I think I have her old art somewhere. Sheep are very cute. Goats are even cuter in my opinion. This was Vantis' shepherd, the first designs of her. And this was Osric. I like his sword. I'm probably keeping the sword, but he looks a lot different now. Amusing little dudes. I love that. I hope that's what I want to put on my tombstone. R.I.P. Heifer. Amusing little dude. They were an amusing little dude in life. Oh no, what did I just do? Oops. This was Percivis, but now Percivis is a girl. Yeah, fine. Ugh. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I won't put that in my bio. I'm just an amusing little dude. Thanks for stopping by. Has it really? Bruh, refresh. Oh my god, you've been missing all of my circlings of characters being like, this is this person, this is that person. Yeah, be free, man. Drawing faces is so hard, though. Like, why do I suffer like this? Wow, you've been frozen the entire fucking time? Did you see that, like, I almost finished Felix, pretty much? But now I am distracted by thoughts of Lokan, so I must go over to her. You were like, conversation too good. That's why Heifer has not drawn anything in hours. Yeah, and if Lokan was like a tomboy kind of character too, I think that'd be kind of interesting. So I love tomboys. Even though I inject so many very feminine characters into my stories because I truly miss, I feel like the West is like feminine characters in fantasy that aren't just like stuck up women in power. They don't exist. I'm so sorry. Or they're like not like other girls, but I'm just like, no. Morella is a prissy girl, and we have to just accept them into our hearts, okay? Lokan redesign. Yeah, we need. I like to like tomboys in fantasy are very common in my opinion, but the very girly characters, without being like I'm not like other girls, those are very rare. I feel like. So that's why I really enjoyed Sophis and Morella, because they're very girly. And Sophis is like, I'm the baddest bitch to have ever lived. And Morella is like, the world owes me. I don't like it. It's cold here. My hands are cold. I hate it here. And I'm like, yeah. I don't like when the Not Like Other Girls characters take the forefront and are like the most common types of girls in fantasy. Go, eh. And yeah, on the flip side, I feel like fantasy is really lacking in men who are like gentle and kind and are not just like blacksmiths or like these rugged warriors who reluctantly take in these children or whatever like that. God, I default always draw Locan like super mask. Yeah, and I mean, it's always like the attitude of the character that kind of matters more than their occupation, honestly. Because isn't it like more fun and interesting to have like this super G, like street smart dude who like fixes shoes or something? Or like this really like lovely lady who is like an assassin. Those are always really fun. Yeah. Just some light Locan doodling. Exactly, exactly. That's what I want in life. A male femme fatale who's a librarian. Yeah, yeah. You know, give me something interesting. I don't want the I'm tough girl. I'm so tough. Wow. Uh-oh, I got a message from work. Oh no. Yeah, exactly. And with the female adventurers, let's fucking not be like, I'm tomboy. Wow. So tomboy. It's okay for them to like pretty things. It's okay. It's very endearing, actually, when a character's like, oh, that's pretty, or they have a cute, soft moment. Okay, I think I actually, like, prefer Locan if she had shorter hair still. But, like, floofy and kind of, like, feminine looking. Exactly! Yeah, that's so fun, man! I had a D&D character who, he was a chef and a brewmaster, and he was, like, 15 or something. Well, the DM forced me to change the age because they were like, if your character's 15, he's not allowed into any taverns or bars. And I was like, that's fucking stupid, but okay. And, hello, IO! And, oh god. Oh, here we go again. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Right, yeah, all he really wanted to do while working for the church, because he was a cleric, was cook for the gods. That's all he wanted to do. That was his life goal. He's like, I adventure and make money to cook for the gods. I would love to commission people to make me a giant fork, a giant spoon, a giant knife, a giant plate, and everything else so that I can cook for the deities that have changed my life. That was his whole, like, personal quest, and it was so fun. I need to draw him, actually. His name's Plate. Yeah, I told that story on Twitter before. Because I had a nightmare GM. It was a bad time. Locan, they are like... What are they like? They are... Well, the thing is, Ket is very sweet and withdrawn. And Yotsun was always very gentle,
mom-like until pushed too far. But then Ket also exploded when pushed too far. And just with everybody expecting Lokon to become the Cinder Prince 2.0 and destroy parts of Core, he's become very, like, standoffish and angry, and the only language that he can really reciprocate is war, you know, war and battle. So once somebody breaks through that horribly crusty, grumpy exterior, then Lokon is a very, like, delightful person and is very much like how Ket was when Ket was younger before he decided to be an evil bitch, you know? I think Lokon might have to stay a dude. Because the visualization isn't working out for me. So, I think it might stay a dude, but maybe like a softer dude. No, probably a very masked dude. We'll see. I don't know. I'll fuck with it. We'll see. Big soup, yes. Oh yeah, Tart is my little baby too. Very cute character.
She talked like this all the time, and she was like, excuse me, can you help me, please? I'm looking for, certain things, and, oh dear, I've never been outside the forest before. This is really a very strange situation to be in for me, but, oh.
That's pretty much how Tart was. The pre-evil bitch era? Yeah. I'm in my bitch era, too. It's where you just kind of fucking stop caring. It's great. Yeah, Tart was very cute. I loved playing Tart. You know, if our one player hadn't fucking... it was the Nightmare GM. Hadn't, like, gotten really obsessed with me and literally only talked to his friend, my sister, in order to get her to tell me to talk to him because he was obsessed with my attention. If that hadn't happened, I probably would have been able to keep playing Tart for a while. But no, we had to exile him from our lives because he was a fucking creep. But you know, I've been streaming for a long time, and I'm kind of scared. I don't know, like, if work thinks I'm dead or something. But I think I'm gonna call the stream here. Let's get my sick ass see you next time thing up. Yeah, thank you guys very much for coming. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next. I will try to make it as soon as possible, but my schedule is weird, and yeah, you know. But thank you guys very much for coming. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime. And I hope you guys have a good break at the end of the year. I hope you get one in general. And I hope you take it easy and everything, you know? So even if you don't celebrate the holidays or whatever, just take it easy. Hope you get a break. Go eat some delicious pastries and stuff. And enjoy all of the sales that are always happening online because of the holiday season. Yeah, thank you guys again. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So, bye-bye. Have a good one.